Hey everyone, it's your friend Thinknoodles, and welcome to Ask Think, episode number 44 for Monday, April 8th, 2013. Now, of course, you guys want to know how many comments were on the last episode. It was 2,180, and no one got it right this time. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. Remember, only one question per comment, but you can leave as many comments as you like. Also, if the comments on this video are closed, that means you're not on the most recent Ask Think video. Go ahead and head over to the most recent video and ask your question there. And the first question is from CPAxel19194 and asks, Think, how did you get the sparkly party hat on Club Penguin? Please tell me. And he's referring to the snow beta hat. And there's still a couple more days left. They extended it further past the weekend. If you don't have the snow beta hat already, I'll put a link in the description and you can go to the Club Penguin beta and get it. All you have to do is play a few times, or if you get to the bonus round on your first try, it will award you the snow beta hat. Get it while you can, because once it's gone, it's gone. Poonch CB asks, how did you fake your band penguin? And Angela1234567894 gives the answer. It is the magic of editing. Annabeth Loves Percy 1 says it must take so long to read through all the comments, like an hour or two? Yeah, that's about right. This time it took me about an hour and 45 minutes to go through all of the questions and select the ones that I wanted to put in the video. Gartnerin1234 asks, Think, when you make an outro intro for your Ask Think videos, can you make an awesome outro with featured questions and a lot of question marks all over the screen? That would be awesome. That's actually a really good idea. I hadn't really thought of the outro that I wanted to put on Ask Think, but that's a good one. CPAudui242 asks, can you please put this on Ask Think? How often do you get up during your work day? You should get an exercise ball and do some stretches when you get up so your body doesn't hurt as much. I get up a few times, but not as much as I should. I think you're supposed to get up and stretch every 15 to 30 minutes, and I do that about once every 2 to 3 hours. Mark De Silva asks, have you ever spent more than 3 hours on making just one video? Yep, Ask Think always takes me over 3 hours. This one's probably going to take me, well, since it took me an hour and 45 minutes just to filter all the questions, this one's going to take me about 4.5 hours in total. Greenie78554 says, hey Think, just asking, when you see a question with a lot of likes or thumbs ups, will it give you more chance of answering it and putting it in your first questions? Not really, because what I do is when I go onto the video, I click all comments and I go all the way to the beginning and I start from the first question and go all the way to the end. Usually though, if it does have a lot of thumbs up, it is a good question and it might get selected, but that's not why it gets selected. Not because it has thumbs up, just because it's a good question. BKNCP says, I don't get why you do the Road to Captain Thinknoodles. You do the walkthroughs first, then the Road to Captain Thinknoodles. So why do you do the Road to Captain Thinknoodles? You act like you don't even know what to do, but you already did the walkthrough, so I don't get it. Please explain it and put it on Ask Think. Well, one of the things that you have to differentiate between is when I make a video and when I upload a video. When I make a video, it is saved on my computer, which is the Road to Captain Thinknoodles. I do those first, as you guys can tell, and you can see when I start them, although I forgot to do it during backlot, but if you check, well, with backlot, it shows the countdown, so obviously it was the first time I played it, but usually what I do is I go to my my medals and I show you I haven't gotten the medal. And then I play the Road to Captain Thinknoodles, which gets me the medal for the first time and the photos. And then I go back through it and then I do the walkthrough. And I usually upload the walkthrough first because people are looking for ways to complete it. And then over the next few weeks, I release episodes of the Road to Captain Thinknoodles that were recorded first. So that's the difference, and that's why. Irish Gymnast 12 asks, Think, will you find out who was the very first commenter on your very first video? Well, that was actually really interesting. So I went back and looked, and here it is right here. Omnitrix Upgrade was the first commenter on my first video ever. Kirby1781 asks, my dad asks if you have ever been on Cash Cab. No, I haven't. And for those of you who don't know, that's a show here in New York where they have a cab that goes around and you get in and you don't really know what's going on, and these lights come on and they ask you trivia questions on the way to your destination and you can win money. And then they put it on TV. A friend of mine was on Cash Cab and I think she won about $1,000. Leon3517 asks, if your wife is Chinese, have you ever been to Guangzhou? My family is from there. Yes, I have. About, about 8 years ago, we went to China together with her grandfather, and we went and visited his village where he was born, and that was in Guangzhou. Goten Rules Bullock asks, have you ever imagined Kopi as a human? I imagine Kopi as a human all the time, and in fact, I think Kopi thinks she is just a furry human. Miraz Ahmed says, think! Do you have a sister? My sister says you do, but I say you don't. Please answer this or my other question. You never answer my questions, and please say no, I have a bet on. Well, I would love to help you win the bet, but unfortunately, your sister's right, so you might owe her some money. Irish Gymnast 12 asks, do you say spiderweb or cobweb? That depends. To me, a spiderweb is a web that has a spider in it. They seem to be like tighter strings, silk, I guess, spider silk, and cobwebs are old, abandoned spiderwebs to me. Anyway, I don't know. That's what I'll call a cobweb, is one that looks old and kind of like almost cottony, I guess, whereas a spider web is nice and tight and firm, and I don't know, you guys know what I mean, right? Book on CB asks, what happened to your voice? You changed a lot since your first Ask Think, and Gartner and 1234 has part of the answer. It is true, I have upgraded my microphone twice since I started, and that does change the quality of the voice just because it's a better quality microphone. And also, I've just gotten more comfortable with being in front of a microphone and being myself and all of that. Luca Fisky asks, think in a few months we're getting a newborn puppy. It'll be a boy and the breed will be a husky. What are your best tips on looking after a dog? Well, I think one of the best things we did with Kopi was crating her. And I know you guys are like, oh, that's like almost like abuse. A lot of people feel that way, but she still really likes her crate. In fact, when we go to a hotel room and they allow pets, they always say you have to crate your dog if you're not there. And we leave the crate in the room. And when we go to sleep at night, we just leave the door open and she goes right in and sleeps in it. Now at home, she doesn't sleep in the crate anymore. We just keep it folded up and stuck next to the washing machine. But crating your dog is a really, really good idea. And the first couple of nights, it might be uncomfortable, but she's a really, really great dog. And I think it has a lot to do with the crate. She would never, ever, ever be bad while we were gone because she was in a crate. There was nothing for her to get into as a puppy, and now she's just used to, okay, they left, I'm going to sleep. So that is my best advice. 0000 says, that's it, I'm angry. Answer my question or else I'll kick your asteroids. Okay, sorry, I wanted to ask, what inspired you to do a website? Well, when I graduated with my MBA, I wasn't going to get a job because it was just nearing Christmas time, and I figured, it's the holidays. I don't want to start a job now because I won't have any time off during the holidays. So I started selling PlayStations and Wiis on eBay. That was when PlayStation 3 and the Wii were released. And when I was selling those, I ran across a group of people who were selling other things, and one of those things was Webkins, because there was a shortage of them at the time, and so they were finding places to buy them and then selling them for a profit on eBay. And I got interested in the product and bought one myself and activated online, and I said, man, this is really complicated. Is there really a website out here with tips or anything? I have no idea what's going on, and this is supposed to be a kid's toy, and there was a little bit here and there, and I said, I wonder if we could make a website that people would like to come to and learn about them and get better at the game like I did. And so that's what I did. Jman9395 asks, what was your favorite show when you were a little kid? Please put this on Ask Think. I've never been on Ask Think. Oh, wow, good question. I'd have to say the show I most look forward to was Fraggle Rock. I'm not sure if any of you know what that is, but my family didn't have HBO when we were kids, but once or twice a year, HBO would do this promotional offer where you would have HBO for a week or something like that for free. And during that time, I would anxiously await Fraggle Rock because it was an HBO show. So part of it was maybe not that it was really a great show, although I still have fond memories of it and I think it was a great show. It was more the fact that I could only get to watch it for 1 or 2 weeks out of the year and really made it a special occasion for me. Zachary1237716 says, hey, Think you never answer my questions. Please answer. Do you like the Walking Dead series? Yes, I do, actually. I started watching it about a month ago. I'm watching it on Netflix. I'm catching up. I just got to the episode where Rick meets those guys in the bar. And, well, you know what happens. Anyway, yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Sia4Full asks, how come Icicle is always full nowadays? I know people know who you are, but whenever I go on, Icicle is always full. Well, one of the things, it was sort of not a challenge, but sort of a goal of mine was to make Icicle a popular server. When I started on Icicle, it was very, very empty. Usually I was the only penguin on, or maybe there were 1 or 2 more, and I thought, you know what, let me advertise that that's the server I endorse and Club Penguin Insiders endorses. Let's see if we can make it a popular server and fun for everyone, and sure enough, it is. Cindy Benji asks, Think, have you ever got the stamp of tipping the iceberg on CP? I did, but I never actually tipped it. Well, I'm not sure that it actually tips, but I didn't know you could get a stamp for tipping the iceberg. I took a look on the wiki, and according to it, you will get rewarded the stamp if 30 people are trying to tip the iceberg at once. The iceberg won't actually tip, but you will get the stamp. That's cool. Michaela111202 says, Dear Mr. Noodles, in your high school, college, or elementary, did you have a crush on someone? If so, can you tell us their name? And if she still knows you today, I already know you won't answer, but can you please give me a chance and answer? Thanks, Mr. Noodles. You're welcome. Yeah, pretty much everyone I liked in high school was a crush. I was kind of a scrawny kid and wasn't very good at sports like other guys, so I didn't have much game in high school. So everyone I liked was a crush. And you know what's funny about that is that there was a girl who had a crush on me in high school, and I totally didn't think of her that way, and I did not know that she had a crush on me at all. I was completely clueless, and she did all these really nice things for me, and I thought it was because we were friends, but I guess if I was older, I would have realized what those signals meant, but I was so clueless. CoolFreak1215 asks, Hey, Think, are you thinking about getting a Wii U? I got one. It's amazing. The controller feels light for its size, and the games are amazing. No, probably not. That's only because I don't play consoles very much at all, and I think it would be a waste of money because I wouldn't play it very much. The next 2 people ask what my favorite kind of pizza is, and I do love New York style pizza, but if I have to say my favorite type of pizza is a margarita pizza in a brick oven. Oh man, I could just, Michaela Winter asks, which cryptid are you most scared of, the Chupacabra or the Jersey Devil? Well, the Chupacabra looks like a mean dog. I'm okay with that. The Jersey Devil is so creepy looking, I'd have to say that one. Cool Day in the Sun asks, Dear Thinknoodles, I'm really happy that I subscribed last month. It helps a lot. Question, how do you know how to beat the island when it comes out? Well, I don't. As the previous question about the Road to Captain Thinknoodles, I play it through first. As the Road to Captain Thinknoodles don't know what's going on, try my best to solve it. And once I do, then I replay it and do some video editing and make it a walkthrough. So it looks like I know what I'm doing, but I don't. The next 2 people ask if I've ever served in the military or the army. No, I have not, but both of my grandfathers were in the army. The next two people ask if I've ever been identified because of Kopi. No, I haven't, but I expect to, so you guys should be on the lookout. Scott T asks, did you like the new Backlot Island? Was it easy for you or hard? I liked it a lot, and it wasn't too hard for me. I thought it was kind of normal difficulty. How's that? The Pipe Man 125 says, do you ever get tired of people saying stuff like, if you don't answer my question, I'll unsubscribe? P.S. I would never say that. I'm literally your biggest fan ever, even designed shirts, and I'm working on a Thinknoodles game called The Adventure of the Thinking Noodle. Well, I want to see those shirts and play that game, but no, I mean, it's just a way for people to get attention. They don't really mean it. They're just trying to get my attention, and I understand it. Sia4FUL asks, do you like chocolate? Of course I like chocolate. You know, though, when I was a kid and I was younger, I thought chocolate was kind of a bland, plain flavor, but I have come to really appreciate chocolate. Chalk Mima asks, have you ever went to Carlo's Bakery Cake Boss thing and in at Florida, but I want to eat at least one cupcake, and guess what? Each cupcake is $6. Thanks for coming to my igloo, Chalk Mima, on one thing. Okay, Chalk Mima on. I have been to Carlo's Bakery, actually. I went during the first season of Cake Boss when it wasn't that popular yet. I mean, it was a popular bakery, but not because of the TV show yet. And we went there and it was really good. But now I've heard that if you go there, the line to get in is around the block. John Nguyen asks, which animal do you like best? A, scorpions, B, tarantulas, C, vampires, D, all of the above. Well, I'm not sure vampires are animals, are they? I mean, I guess they're kind of people. Huh. I don't like scorpions or tarantulas, so I'm guessing I'm gonna have to go with vampires. Pixar fan 8080 asks, did you hear they have confirmed that Pixar is making a Finding Nemo sequel that's going to be released on November 25th, 2015. It's going to be called Finding Dory. I'm very excited, since you can tell from my username. I hope you're excited too. Please put this on Ask Think so everyone knows. Yes, I did. I saw the announcement that Ellen made. That is so amazing because, as you guys know, Finding Nemo is one of Pixar's most popular movies and one of the best they've ever made. One of my favorites, definitely. It might even be my most favorite Pixar movie, although The Incredibles is way up there. But anyway, I am really excited. As soon as I heard the news, I actually called my wife at work to tell her. CB Minecraft MC asks, has Kopi ever bit you? Not on purpose. I mean, we play and, we'll be tugging on a toy and I'll pull back and forth and she'll bite down on the toy or re-grip it and my hand will get in her mouth, but she'll let go right away. She's never bit me on purpose or anyone else. Jose Perez says, think you never ever answer my question. Okay, here's my question. What season of the year do you like? A, spring, B, summer, C, fall, or D, winter? You know, that depends on what season I'm currently in. You know, when I'm in the summer, I'm like, oh my God, it's so hot. When will fall come? And when the fall comes, I'm like, okay, it's starting to get cold. Where's the snow? Let's get to winter. Winter comes and I'm like, okay, I'm tired of the cold. Where's the spring? And you guys get the idea. I'm anxiously awaiting spring because this winter has been long. My Alex4545 says, hey, Think, if I got Captain Sparkles to comment on one of your videos, will you A, give me a personal shout out on the next video of Ask Think, B, send me a cake that says thanks from Thinknoodles, C, make a video of you eating a plate full of spicy noodles, or D, make a video tribute to me? Well, if you could manage that, I'd do just about anything. Christina Phillips says, hey, Thinknoodles or Justin, I first want to say that I recently have been a fan of you and your videos about 1 to 2 months ago, and you helped me a lot in Pop Tropic. I have now 650 user credits to spend. I also love your personality. It's very funny and unique. On to my question now. Would you ever dye Kopi's hair lime green? I think that would be cool. My wife would kill me. But, but truthfully, there is a picture of a golden retriever that has been painted with black paint, but it's the hair kind of paint that comes out, and they painted black stripes on the golden retriever, and it made it look like a tiger, and I totally want to do that for Halloween, but she won't let me. Annabeth Loves Percy 1 says, Think, how is your driving? A, horrible, the cops are always on me. B, wait, I can drive? C, I am so good at driving I drove all the way to, oops, the map was upside down. Or D, I'm fine at driving. Well, when I was in college, probably A. And I guess it would be D, but I don't drive very much these days. The Annoying Bird 2 asks, if Club Penguin asks you if you want to be a mascot, what will you say? I would say, what took you guys so long? Kato U says, how do you say the new dog's name? I'm talking about Minecraft. A, Epokani, B, Epicon, or C, Epicon. It's A, Epokani, and that is exactly how it's spelled. The next person, and I am not doing that username, says, Think. Sorry to be so long. What day are your Minecraft episodes scheduled? Please answer. I've never been on Ask Think. Usually I do the Minecraft survival episodes on Tuesdays and Fridays, but that shifts around sometimes. Hunter Gurkich says, Hi Think, I just made another portal. Do you have any ideas what I need before I go into the nether? Yes, armor. You need armor really bad. The other thing you're going to want to bring is torches and maybe some cobblestone so you can find your way back, because it's really easy to get lost. I would also say to bring some fire protection potion, but if you've never been to the nether, you haven't gotten any blaze rods, so you can't quite do that yet. But as soon as you do get some blaze rods, run back home, make some fire resistance potion, and you'll do a lot better in the nether. The next two people ask about Herobrine, and I would have said that Herobrine wasn't real, but I have a feeling that Herobrine is in my game, not as the character, but just as someone who likes to curse me once I get my noodle blade, because that thing, I swear, once I get that blade back, the looting 3, sharpness 5, unbreaking 3, I usually die within an episode. It's just awful. So I think Herobrine's doing it to me. Gaming Ernest asks, how do you feel getting defeated with just one block of lava? Yeah, well, thanks for rubbing that in. I really appreciate it. Ninavo asks, what's the hardest, most expensive, most hard crafting recipe? I think it's the beacon. I think you're right. I mean, you have to go into the nether, get those 3 wither skeleton skulls, which takes forever. Then you have to make it, which it doesn't require a ton of resources. Then you need about 1,000 iron ingots to get the best use out of the beacon. It is a tough one. The next two people ask me if I can update my Minecraft download for my world. Yeah, I'll do that very soon. The next person asks a question. I just thought it was funny with the autocorrect. It was, you better send her this question, Think, or I'll still Kobe. Okay, I'm calm now. If you're a superhero, which superhero do you want to be? A, Iron Man, B, Captain America, or C, Super Noodles? Well, I don't really know what Super Noodles' superpowers would be, but I do like being Iron Man. I don't know, but the funny part was it's sender, not sender. Stupid autocorrect. It's answer. And there was another one that I think had to do with autocorrect or a mobile device, and it says, I meant to put this on the last comment I posted, but here it is. Sorry, anyway, if you, your wife, and Kobe got zapped in Pop Tropical, would you A, try to get out, B, live in Pop Trip? Okay, I'm getting sick of getting cut off to... Okay, I'm getting sick of cutting off this stupid Kindle. Okay, I'm calm now. Which cryptid are you most scared of? The Chupacabra or the Jersey Devil? And are, if you, your wife, and Kobe got zapped into Pop Tropica, would you A, try to get out, B, complete every island, C, zap everyone in Pop Tropica to live there forever, D, C, and B, E, all of the above, F, what would you like to ever happen? Don't ignore, I'll steal all your noodles or hack your YouTube account. Not really, just put me on Ask Think. Oh man, that was hilarious. Bowl of Noodles 1 says, think if you had $1 million, would you A, buy a membership for every subscriber recommended, B, buy unlimited noodles, D, buy Club Penguin? What happened to C? Well, anyway, Club Penguin would cost a lot more than $1 million, so I would just buy a membership for every subscriber. Penguin X Rock says, think my friend said I'm a clean freak just once, and I am, since I wipe tables and chairs before I sit or write on the tables and chairs, and I refuse to sit on noodles. Do you think I'm a clean freak? Well, not really. I mean, it depends on the places that you sit, but I do that too in certain places. Sonderfrost asks, what's up, Think? No, really, what's above you, besides the ceiling? Well, that's a joke question, but honestly, there's about 30 floors worth of apartments above me. Funny Monkey 411 asks, Think Noodles, please get out of New York. A meteor is heading there. What? Annabeth Loves Bercy One says, oh my god, then guess what? My bear just copied you. He said, hey everyone, it's your friend. And then he started making cat noises. All right. Dylan Maynard asks, hey, think if a guy with white hair comes up to you and says, Marty, you gotta come back with me, and he's standing next to a silver sports car, what will you do? Of course I'm gonna go back with Doc. Mog CK Dan P says, hey, think I was wondering if you turned into a dog for 24 hours, what would you do? A, play with Kobe, B, beg for a treat from your wife, C, hide until the 24 hours is up, or D, make a video of yourself as a dog. Oh man, I think I would do A, B, and D. I wouldn't hide, I would love it. Cindy Benji says, think, what would you do if you were in the Antarctic with a load of penguins, including me, I'm a penguin, and stuck there for the rest of your life? A, play with us. B, kill us. C, let us pet you for the rest of your life. D, make friends and survive with us. We will share the fish. By the way, I rule all penguins. You do what I say. D is a better choice. Well, since you rule all the penguins and I have to do what you say, I guess I would choose D. And I am such a dunce. I just put together when I read that Antarctic, like, you know, the character on CP is named after Antarctic, the continent. Oh my god, I feel so dumb. That's embarrassing. I totally should not have admitted that just now. You guys probably all knew that. Ah. Blooper Does MC asks, hey, think, is it I can remember after the April Fool's vid? Anyway, what is Kobe and your wife and your noodles and all your subs turned into zombie? What would you do? A, eat all the zombies. B, hide in your house and wait till the day for when zombies will burn. C, attempt to turn back all to people. Or 4, oh yeah, I was doing ABCD. Whatever. Say, ah, so peaceful. Wait, where's Kobe and my wife? Only choose one. I would try and turn them all back, although I don't know if it's possible. Mariah Ashley asks, would you rather you lose Club Penguin, Pop Tropica, and Minecraft at the same time and be forced to eat vegetables that you don't like as a hobby for the rest of your life, or become stranded on a desert island and to survive, you have to make a family with monkeys and eat banana sandwiches, still having internet in all those 3 games? Oh, I would totally go for the monkey family. Mega Bunny 420 says, okay, let's just say you wake up one day and you become very sick. Your wife takes you to the hospital and the doctor says, I'm sorry, Justin, but you have noodleitis. Noodleitis make you unable to eat noodles. The only way to cure it is to go to Tokyo and kiss the mighty Yoshi. What would you do? A, go to Tokyo and kiss the mighty Yoshi. The plane ticket costs $1 million, by the way. B, stay in the US and live your lonely, noodleless life. Or C, make pie your new favorite food and eat all the time. Well, I guess I would go for the pie because I don't have $1 million and a noodleless life would be unbearable. Alright guys, that's it for this week's Ask Think. Don't forget to leave your question in the comments below. I'll see you guys again soon. Thanks for watching, and of course, noodle on!